Fambode una kushe una cupboard. Welcome to Talking Drum Radio. This na T.G.M Talking Drum Radio. This na a program where we don't feel see boku misinformation they go na the street. So we don't decide see we get for a platform wherein we dey connect with people then across the globe, Sierra Leone, any part of the world. Because election they come. We don't see say man them way they don't fail that country dey for so long, where they believe say the only way for them to enrich themselves is by coming back to power. So what did they do? They don't galvanize, they don't contribute, they put money together, they want buy people then vote. So talking drum studio now yeah, a day for TGM to enlighten una about what you get for happen election, una get for the partake. Where are they at the studio today with DJ Force, the SLPP DJ? Himself, before he give una hadu, let me just tell una small, let just shake small, shake body, small no more. A name na study bongo.
Election. They spend too much money for quick election. But you know, because people really change. Giving up on the some problem. To let me explain. Too much money for quick election. But you know, because people really change.
People believe in change. You know, hard working and they pay.
You know, what politicians say. People's mouth, don't need no mobile. Work for people, you won't go down the road. When you work for the people, you won't go talk for you.
Well, a name na steady bongo, the original steady bongo, na a name down there, na angels don't step and sing the music. Yeah, it's the people's power. But we'll continue. However, let me introduce my co-host. Where they with me in our studio. DJ Force, welcome to the program.
T.G.M, deputy leader for the SLPP party. I say good morning to you, and I also say thanks to you for bringing me into the studio. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, I did at the Talking Drum studio with the T.G.M program. I tell una and I greet una all there, me with the talk to una when me DJ Force, the SLPP DJ. Thank you, Dima, for bringing me into this program, Talking Drum Studio. Thank you.
Thank you very much, DJ Force. Welcome then. This is not Talking Drum Studio. Without wasting time, my first target where I get for Canada will listen to analysis this morning. No one else, but two-face, political two-face. Now we'll listen to an analogy first. Then from there, who can they?
Go ask the teachers. What is the you don't do for teachers then? Nobody, not ever do an this country for teachers. I'm not saying this is coming from teachers who are loyal to me. It's not about politics. It's about the reality. Another issue when I talk about, he made mention about lawlessness. Able, you see how Solomon asked for the meat? Then they put law for clean lawlessness. Other people will go out to take things they were negative. But that is why President Bill is brilliant. He was chosen by God. He was chosen by God. That means he said, you know, the rules that are done with church and media. You know, the rules that are done with the book, but the rules that are done with the Quran and the Bible. For like 1991 constitution. Now you look at it. Lawlessness, everybody knows it. This country be lawless, but when you don't come, that is big business. You know the area should know. They don't come to Kotaman. Yes, one they happen, but they don't come for Kotaman. People are talking about the issue of cyber, and that is why I ask you, that song when you play, that's MC2, when they send that but the artist they talk about tribal. SLPP is not a tribal political party, and tribal is one of the messages where APC want to take for campaign, and that is notorious in the eyes of people. Now I ask, SLPP is not tribal. It's one of the most democratic parties in Africa and in extension in the world. I will tell you people why. Let me explain. SLPP is not tribal. The Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Dr. Mohamed Jalo, not over there. The chairman, the vice chairman of the Sierra Leone People's Party, Alhaji Alpha Mohamed Kalong, to Mende, not for Manjoro. The Secretary General of the Salon People's Party, Umaru, Napoleon Koroma, not to Mende. The organizing secretary, when a George and a San George, not to Mende. Now let me come to the top position then, when the old position, and start with the Minister of Information and Communication, Honorable Swale, not to Mende. The Minister of Tourism and Cultural Affairs, Dr. Namuna Kupra, not to Mende. The Minister of Higher Education, Professor Chiwuri, not to Mende. The Minister of Agriculture, Abdul Karim, not to Mende. The Minister of Energy and Power, Alhaji Energy Kanya Sise, not to Mende. The Executive Director of the Local Content Policy, not to Mende. The Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Ikita Wali, not to Mende. The Chief Justice, Edward Babatunde, not to Mende. Ego, why are they say SLPP driver? The Chief Minister of Defense, Kelly Content, not to Mende. Who said SLPP driver? Who said SLPP driver now? These are people who also position. The Minister of Labour, Tim Alpha Timo, ESP Timo, the Minister of Labour, not to Mende. We need to know the things now. The Deputy Minister of Trade and Industry, Madam Ajaya, not to Mende. But people are just saying, SLPP are one tribe, SLPP is driver. Who said the driver? Philadelphians. But we don't know this. Then we take the time to explain to people, let them understand. Now, when we talk about the issue of murder, I won't speak to that issue because we all know say not to salon they perform act. Now, ticket to the buy, not to win the put price for ticket, not that way. Now, people when they put the price, not to me, but you expect government to do. Even example for why I say for going and this is for pay. And we are expecting government to do something in the health yes. Because of the experience of this particular government, we all know how people will struggle for go out. But the Lord is pleased over because the Lord believe and they have trust in the leadership of this particular government. And I came to mention the Minister of Sports, Ibrahim Yeleke, not to Mendy. All the top position, not to Mendy. But few people that made their own position, no more when they see the Zion, this is not correct. Yeah? Then we talk about the issue of the free quality education. My brother that for example, who is an elite, they say a private school, therefore don't call them. But come on, you need to be a graduate from Oxford University to understand this. That I'm going to what they can talk now. Private school, they say private. It is not compulsory. If you not say you begin what you get, you don't pay for them. Let you not accept private school. It's not like food. You want to begin for go private school, nobody's asking you. If the private school is smart, there's nobody not go there. No, not go back to possible. I don't have background in history, but I don't believe that any of the presidents or leaders can ever attend private school. Some of them are offline school, village school. So if you say the free quality education, we don't prove to the world say the big number of people and how they go to school. See again, when they come to 1 year and they say they get there, we go first school fee, not first, you don't care, not president doing money. Don't take this very clear. This is Canadian money. It is paid for the one that went to fast for what to government school. But when they say, private, what's the quality education get for private school? Now, suppose you say, send it to private school. Is it compulsory? Now, you say you want them to go private school. So that is not the concern of government. If you know able, get to begin at the government sector. Talk to them, pray to begin, let other things them. There are challenges. I will not dispute that fact. But the challenges they need to tell us. So that is what we're doing. I was so small. I'm coming back up to No, back up to no. Private school is not. But listen, back up to am I protected, Jason?
Now, DJ Force, the SLPP DJ, are you still with me?
Yes, I'm in the studio.
Yes, family. You know, this is not Talking Drum Studio. This is not a program we will introduce and you self get for the part of it. We just get the analysis from two-face, political two-face, where they try to analyze the issues. But however, DJ Force, what are your analogy on what you just hear before we continue?
Well, if you look at what political two-face is trying for spread to in people inside the capital city and inside the northern part of Sierra Leone, we need for the identify who side then tribal speech here they come on when they try for describe the ruling party as a mandate political party. No, we believe in multicultural society. We believe in diversity of power. We share power among all the regions. But the people, we don't fail the society, we're not able to talk to their people. The only thing way they could talk to them is when they bring in tribalism. Now, I mean, the president, His Excellency, Dr. Julius Manabu, if he tells you, anybody will talk about tribe, that means he not get message for the people. Because if you look at the SLPP political party, it is structured in the four cardinal points in the Republic of Sierra Leone, we're involved into all tribe, all region, all district, all constituency. They know they deal with tribe. And this political party believe in Sierra Leoneans, the SLPP believe in Sierra Leoneans, I mean they can always put power on the APC they have. But when APC lost election, they don't get message. They go back, begin to tell the people and say they are a tribalistic party, they are a tribal party. But with a multicultural society political party, we get every tribe is being recognized. Every tribe is important. Now, political two-face, they try for talk. But let we go now and identify the people here. Who are the people here when they talk their word here? Which region they come up? Which district they come up? Which tribe where they talk? Let we know the judge they say APC, APC, APC. APC na three symbol. Now, what am I inside this party? And then people here, now they rule Sierra Leone from 2017 to 2018. I know we'll count Shaka TV and JS Momo. But from 2007 to 2018, let us now look at the administration where the leader political party called APC. Which kind of tribe may be the ruler party? People don't be talk about tribe. Why not tribe to come up? And it's come out from Equity. We are in a cabinet. When I go back to the website and check in cabinet, we'll be full of all one tribe. But when they fail willfully, and the Sierra Leone people have vote against them with a party where they play multicultural society. So now that way they want to use to discourage the voters for vote for them, for bringing them to power. And then people here where be the Rui, now they don't turn around, they don't go recycle, they say they don't come back. Not only politicians that they say APC. And they feel away, they go and buy people they vote, they pay people and they say they vote, and they give them by elections, the parliamentary elections, where they win and they come back and sit on a parliament host for can't lie to the public. So, attempt to face thank you. We don't try for keep the record straight. Man, I'm born all tribe in Sierra Leone. If we want to talk about tribalism, nobody knows they will fair money in Sierra Leone. Because at the end of the day, what they look for, it is not the ethnic, tribe, district, region. Any business way they do, we go make you gently. It ain't not the Mandela man, the land. So they don't believe in tribalism. But the people who are weak, the people who are criminals, the people who are racketeers, the people who are violent people, now they talk about tribe. Because we believe say every tribe is important. As long as you get birth certificate in Sierra Leone, you get right for go rule and status. So now make they call upon Sierra Leoneans there. May they go sit down and look at the people when they talk about tribe, the region who side they come out and the language where they speak. Because at the end of the day, if we don't try to identify them people here, we're not going to solve the problem. So if you say make I talk about to face analysis, we don't say, we don't bring her to the public. Anybody when they talk about other tribe, like a very weak citizen, learn nothing and not going to provide for in people. Because at the end of the day, we have intermarriages, and we go the same schools. And when you fly out of Sierra Leone, you don't speak Creole. You speak English. And they ask you, where are you coming from? You don't say you're coming from Timini, or you are coming from Mende, or you are coming from Limba. You say you are coming from Sierra Leone. They won't know, but they play the mindset and mind game which we people for when they come to power. Fellow Sierra Leone, una they vote for APC, una vote a week, and una vote a lazy. As una don't clearly they see the past by elections from constituency 110 to Puloko to Sama Bendugu. Across the country, una they vote for the APC, Tolombo Toge Panbody party, una vote a week. Una not recognize una right as a citizen because the people are una for 11 years. They don't want to pay school fees for una for more than in power. But here is a government we don't come. When at the SLPP party, they buy school bus for una picking them. They pay school fees for una picking them. They bring companies they carry. They pay una primary chief. They don't pay account for them. Money they go there for community development. When they left that, when they go vote for lazy politician, criminal politician where they don't recycle themselves. When they go and talk about tribe, region. Now because for far too long, we don't know una right, una they vote for them. APC to go to get bad body. We don't know una right. I mean they don't continuously they buy una vote like when they sell Maggi, the market. So if you say make I talk about political two-phase, SLPP na a multicultural society, na a multicultural political party where they deal, where believe in every tribe. I make it the final say they don't take development across the district there, the children levels. They don't put no tribe come on, they don't put no region come on. Because you deserve them. Government are for provide for you. So if APC government party not be able to provide for you, then they don't count tribalism like you do more, then you buy into it, then you go vote for them. That means you vote lazy. So make all a day. Thank you very much, Dima.
Thank you very much, the PRO, T.G.M, DJ for the SLPP DJ. Fambo then this na Talking Drum Studio. We don't open this program. For now, all we have for go call this program, we will not say go call a participate panel. You know, we got for look at various angles, various issues where they go on. Also, we got for look at various speakers and various analyses around the social media. This not Talking Drum. You know, election they come. We don't see beaucoup things that they are happening. This is not a wake-up call. We don't see the APC, Tolongo, Toge, Pambodi, that they use misleading informations then give the public say hardship, change tranga, just like say where if they got the power, they will able to solve that tranga next day. Like say when they left the country with fat, you know, the board be full, everything be did it, like na jolly on a everything be did it. But me and you know, say when they left power with austerity measure. Don't do nothing, not be did it. We see say at the end of the day, even the chairs there when they be sit down at the office, the APC they be take up, they broke the car and go, they tip for the car and go to Guinea, other places them to go sell them. This is not a political party, we're a rebel political party where they don't believe in development, they only believe in thief. You know, when we call them racketeer, IMP, they had one, but that is the fact. That's how we describe them because these are people they only believe in laziness. They know they do what he want the manifesto. We remember say when they want to take power, they be say electricity, Pakaba Tiger. The manifesto where you check on as they look at the manifesto, they been say priority now be electricity whether they can give the people there. Even though education it be the last but not the least, bottom when they not be value. So the electricity said they're not able to give we for 11 good years, they misrule we, abuse we, thief we money, then at the end of the day, they give we back talk. But today we don't see say again, they don't recycle. They are big thief man, they are there to come mislead with people there. But family, then this night when a program where we self get opportunity to share, we have messages there, we have voices there. When the telephone number drops, so you go able to call. But before that happen, let we continue with small music from we old brother where they tell we steady bongo, where they tell we about elections. Then from there we listen small to political two-face. Then from there we come back again before we enter to the information minister. Let's go.
People's power.
Don't need no fire at all. The right thing. Sorry for the masses. What you didn't represent. Me myself, when I go to you money for the country, use some for the country, not the part of the follow the next campaign, bring development, we go make people glad, work for the people, you work for campaign for.
Oh yes, work for the people. How 100 man go get 100 million? You know, it will do nothing for anybody. And get that money no more. Then you go ask for immunity. Take that money, they use and build something for at least for you people that are marketing. But there is this stopping video I see if you see who say former president a place, oh my god, they play when I say get development, McKinney people they but it deprive them. It deprive them not. Politics.
Election done now, let me go for next time. Let me love all things and you will be where you make us in the
Oh, to God, Salon, a sweet, sweet country. We family then welcome back to Talking Drum Studio. You know, country now, we get for make with country. For too long, APC don't damage that country. They when they come na lie. At the end of the days, na boss and thief. Yeah, now they do. This is not the first time we don't see authentically government don't kind of power where it don't make so people them they benefit them. Government will care about the people there. Sierra Leone, we get for change with mentality, say, government will care about we that government now will they vote in. We not get for the vote on based on tribal or regionalism. Or because this is my brother or this is my uncle, let me vote. No, that's not bad politics than they. Then they make with country and not they go before. We got for hold them one day when I am them accountable for what they do, the actions. You remember, this government, a young government, 4 years a day, na power. Upon all the crises them, where it don't happen now this country, now the world, but the government is still trying by all means to do things for with people there. But when they see APC that they grab people, then they try for say this government a bad government to make the government bad. Bobo, God in heaven knows say this government are the best government. And Sierra Leoneans they know. You know, fumble them, we get for hit the knee. And we get for talk them. If you be the sleep for wake up, because we don't see, then one day we be don't left with country into austerity measure. Then I am them. Then Santi Bokia them. They don't galvanize, they don't recycle, they don't come back to can't brainwash with people there. Now then they make them not begin their education. Because if they begin their education, somebody go say, but no, bo, left me, bo. I know me left and right. So now I make this education where they carry it, where President Bio don't carry it, they want kill him. But me and you for Team Up will say no to APC. No. But however, let's continue with political two-face.
The issue of the private school, what is unfair? What is unfair? Oh my goodness. But private school is not compulsory. Private school is not compulsory. No, not nobody say, go put you begin at private school. Now this government see, now this government understand. Let me say, in the time of the free quality education, you know how when you begin them, wake up there, where 60 particular ones. But just this is simple. If you get to begin, you say you want to send an private school, you want to send an Kennedy, you want to send an Amon, you want to send an Alibon, you want to send an Alibani school. How government will stand in? When you say you say parity in order that government. Okay, but this government is not about parity. There are animals that put government begin, put leader, whether the government, when begin they attend. And that makes mention, the advisor to president in the academy. The APC wants to begin and watch. Professor Chiwuri to begin Davos School. These are not government officials. You know, people are not understand. But when they talk to Sierra Leoneans, this is what people are doing for change the mind of Sierra Leoneans. But it is very clear that the school is not compulsory. If you know say you will come, this is not to President money. This is not President money. Now they condemn. Look at the results they really come on. In fact, when you begin the pattern out, because they're cocktail, that's my business. Now if you find out from what this ACC begin for fail, you know they see their past bad life in their Facebook, whether people they post the last paper by exam, compared to how it happen. If you want to see it once, when you post on Facebook, what did they write? But you find out say now the happen over the cocktail. So private school is a choice. It's not compulsory. That's not the government not asking for the day. Yes, and the government not asking for the day. You understand? And that's what they say that then they start possible can say serve the house. Can you imagine? Even though when people say serve the house, is that an issue? Is that an issue? These are people, and let me tell you, the people that talk about hardship, the reason why many people talk about hardship, Allah said, he said, Makulia, it's a lot of potential to that, what makes me fucking that? He said, why you open the door and start the goodness and ask to relate you? We are stuck over at the door and let the Muslim go back, walking back to Muslim witnesses. In a forgot we come back, so we are the one. Is that an issue? What does that mean? What is this? Now, Baba. Okay, thank you. See, now I want to tell people about say inside the SLPP, now there we don't get the highest number of youth models where they put the money now in use. Solar construction, when they get the money, before they go big come, now the house they go big. Am I protected? I got to. Thank you. Now, you don't be for what's no problem. When baby was start, that was start again, we press the project. Now, if you can't have this was kind of Okonaya, the chairman for this constituency, Kanokash, whether they teach something every month. Now, what's that? They don't feel like they can work for SLPP. They feel like for create for job. Now, the youth can be like for let them get job. And I was talking about the issue of the youth. Now, this time, the youth man they concentrate for bill posts that for those children have back. Cement was 120,000. They don't have the market. Because when youth man gets money, they will go buy for people. That's seriousness. I'm not for them to check. Now, because they don't have West like again, this is what confused them. Say, serve the house. What is that situation? Serve the house. Is that an issue? So, therefore, Sinagonians, when they talk to Ramon, understand that Kapoto, who is an auxiliary APC man, carrying out to secret, because he gets straight because he didn't go China again. Ebo na APC man, man don't go China again. So, I ain't the first about. Now, four messages APC they come for campaign, and all those messages as monotonous. One, then they come with hardship. Now, the trouble is, look at somewhere they see that up till now, we never last trouble. The first time they discuss for section 15 political. As I talked to the last one, I said this shit. Now, they have the issue of the light. Now, take power shit they carry for this country. It's like a generator. Now, I'm the SLT light. Now, I government immediate plan now. When they don't put a telema from telema the couch and from the couch and Kabbalah the couch and from Bumbuda the after the telema people. And that's the called sustainable development.
Thank you very much. Thank
you.
You.
So the hardship that because people are not concentrate for big, for big business, for big project. You find another financial they go big 7, 8, 9 years at least. They now focus the new direction. Now we need new direction. You return back from outside the day and come to global. So we want to tell people the 30 and back up to talk about the issue of the just concluded elections. All right, thank you very much, brother. Let us problem.
Thank you very much. I think GJ Post don't already talk about that. Thank you very much to Mac Radio. I'm glad the way you did on a platform to analyze and synthesize people then. APC, the APC we don't forget. But however, I come back to the SLPP DJ, PRO. What's in your analogy on your brother in your statement again? Because we see people, APC, they cry, they're crying babies, hardship, And one thing what I like before I give you, what I love is like, that is true. The APC time we see young men and they drink alcohol, because they get APC they count that tip money them. They get to they drink alcohol. They know the serious. They know the bill house. Now, yeah, we don't see now. Youth man, they don't become very, very serious. Too much. I tell you, thanks very much, Tufe, political Tufe. Thanks for that message. But however, let PRO analyze that. Yes, PRO.
Well, if you look at when the political two-phase, they talk about hardship, the opposition, they try for increase their speech in hardship. Well, now they create the hardship because at the end of the day, if they be put a sustainable foundations, then the government not for if we just can't continue hardship not for all. I mean, we not for all they talk about hardship again because when mama and papa born you, the way they look after you, when you travel. Now that they open the door for you. So if we talk about hardship in Sierra Leone today, well, let us go back to the drawing board, to the roots where this hardship started. Because you cannot be talking about sustainable, austerity. Then you hand over government under austerity. Then at this point in time, you are talking about sufferness. Because even the sufferness when they talk about this now just a global something where Ukraine from COVID-19 we be lock everybody indoors just after we free from COVID, then we don't go back to Ukraine war. All this added up to is now bringing economic struggle because I can't call it hardship. It is economic struggle. People will learn something, they are still generating income through their knowledge and supporting their family. But this government don't increase salaries. That is sustainable development. This government don't give up in code to nurses, to teachers. That is sustainable development. Before, if you don't speak in APC basket, you can't get PIN code, you can't get salary. This government don't wipe up all volunteer teachers, all volunteer workers. Now, you are getting salary and you are taking this salary home to pay your people. That is what we call responsible government. Let we go back to Steady Bongo in music. APC they spend a lot of money for let them win election, and still that skill they don't come with back into our by-elections that we don't can as Sierra Leone. Now money they never pay now. Each house when they enter Nasama Bendugo, now 200,000 they left there. For letting people they vote for them. So they are now using the hardship when they don't activate in our country. Now that hardship they don't take now, they go and buy people their votes. They know they allow people to vote for their rights. People they vote for development. People they vote for education. People they vote for free and quality education. People they vote for electricity, energy, and power. Where President, they bring Canada Chiefdom and district and Chiefdom level. They know they allow people to vote for that. So they don't make sure say the hardship when they build that foundation, they know say that gap for being a burden on Sierra Leonean. So they go inside your house, they pay you 200,000, you give them the vote. And I know they happen now. People they don't forget about the development the way President they bring up, they vote in another part of Sierra Leone for APC. But before, where COVID be day, where war no day, you find out say people that be go vote with the developmental agendas the way President Biero bring and I President Biero and the SLPP be the way by elections across the country. Now the south, now the east, now the north. But today, the war don't come, scarcity don't come, petrol no they come again in Russia, they can't Sierra Leone no more like that like before, and we don't get enough space for store petrol. They also want for use that for campaign to the people to come to power. But fellow Sierra Leonean, we don't believe in APC ideology. If you vote for APC, you go eat chicken back na bome. You go pick your ass back na bome. You go make, waste, they go deposit na bome. You go begin pick and they can't cook back na house because they be the feed una true chicken inside moment. They be the feed una true moment. So if you look at the money where they don't take now, and the money they use, now they use in 2018 election. Then the government don't they don't hide all their money they did. So now their money they don't take back. They don't try for buy una votes. They couldn't say Maggie na market. And when somebody buy a vote, now pay you. So if you don't work for you, you don't get no responsibility for all that. But because una President Bio not be bribe una for vote for una, SLPP not be bribe una for vote for them. Now he made the paper bring free quality education, free school buses, water, like they extend the dam right now. na Freetown capital city. But we are not look now back. APC don't rule Sierra Leone pass SLPP. Today we picking not the was with shower with hot water in Freetown. Now President you don't expand the dam for can make sure say water Canada, south and the eastern part of Freetown and the western area of Freetown across the country. They don't bring pop water. Picking when they born from 1990 to 2018. Now inside President Bill regime, now they don't see pump water with the yarn and the villages. So based on that development, the way President Bill don't bring now APC they try for mortgage for destroy. They will not vote for them. When they can't vote for now, what they can't increase now prostitution, rebellion, aggressive behavior. Now they can't increase in the country. So it is hard time for let where they vote for let will get good government. Let will start for vote against APC because at the end of the day, if not all will vote the way they buy, the very bridge alone, not for them make sure see they win the by elections there. That's Sama Bedugu. So if you say make a talk, Dima, that na my speech where I go tell the nation for say now the money where they be spent 2018, now the money they still get when they not bring factory camp, when they not bring pepper garden camp, when they not bring agriculture for una, now the money they go meet una net, they spend up for una or let una vote for them. And once they buy you vote, then they not get right for do anything for you now, now your community, now your children, and now your constituency. Thank you, Dima. Dima, are you with me, please? Well, this is the program when I'm talking drum studio. As we then at the studio with the engineer, Dima, we they still try for educate with people for say election, not take money that somebody in hand for make you go vote for him. If you take money, that means you not sell you vote. Not to you right, you get for say, you get right for make feed a road, you get right for make drainage, you get right for make hospital for you, you get right for big market for you. Because now don't pay you don't get the vote. Inside the go, that money where you don't spend, now you get forget first before it go think say the country in the rule. As things don't start in the northern part of Sierra Leone, today, when me they call up for Sierra Leoneans in the northern part of Sierra Leone for say that strategy where APC don't bring to una, for let they buy una vote, tomorrow they're not going to build market for you. Tomorrow they're not going to pay school fees for you. Tomorrow they're not going to pay school bus for you. Tomorrow they're not going to build hospital for you. We all know say they're not going to be able to win the 2023 election. You know they talk to una, and they talk to una through talking drum studio. The engineer look busy. They go come up later. But me are the educate una at the studio a little bit for say if una allow the vote, whether they can't buy per una. Now the northern part of Sierra Leone, una they accept the vote. Una they say una vote. Like what they say Maki, Namaki. Tomorrow they don't go plant tree for una. Tomorrow they don't go bring agriculture for una. Tomorrow they don't go bring public transport for una. Let anybody, not allow anybody to come around for begin to tell you say hashim the petrol on there. We all need for know a land. Why petrol expensive? Today, when President Bio began a power from 2018 to 2020 to 2021, nobody not be the to line for petrol. If we are the to line for petrol now, they begin asking them, why would they to line now for petrol? Now because not to say we not get money for go buy petrol for counter, but who said petrol they come up for Canada, Sierra Leone? War did it. Ukraine and Russia, war did it. So once Ukraine and Russia they get war, then in the final say this is this country will get the largest production of petrol across for supply Africa. So the supply is now limited into Africa. Now make you don't find out say we don't need to lie for petrol. Not almost say money not for go buy petrol, for let people buy petrol cheap. President they don't mean for sell petrol give people dear. But we are not allow the opposition for use that strategy for let them get to our votes. Today, we go back to the drawing board for say 2018 we vote for President Bill. He said 2019, we not to line for petrol. 2020, we not to line for petrol. 2021, we not to line for petrol. 2022, now we don't begin to line petrol for petrol. Why? Because Russia and Ukraine, they get war. We are not allow these recycle politicians them. They don't go recycle themselves. They don't come back for kind lie to una and buy una vote them. If they win, they can a parliament. They not go get development goal. Now you chief them. If they win, they can a status. They not go build school for you. In the northern part of Sierra Leone, now we don't get hospital na Sama Benugu. Now we don't get hospital na Kabbalah. Now we don't get good nursing building na Poloko. Now we don't get gear school na Poloko. Now we don't get community center and community hospitals. Now we don't get nurses. Now we don't get ambulances. Now chiefdom. Now we chiefdoms them. Now we district them. So all the facility, if APC be able to provide that, then why they not be provided during the time when they did the power from 2018 to from 2007 to 2018? When that's the one take out convince you now for vote for them. But this message today, it will go across to citizens there, across the world, both internal and external, through Talking Drum Studio. For say, APC, they don't turn around, they don't recycle themselves, they don't come for car light to una say hardship the petrol on there. But una remember, when would they be hand over power give them? Who say rest be day? How much na be rest? Na Sierra Leone. All the tractors the way SLPP be bring up, they take their tractors and they go sell at Guinea. Would not be witness. Now Alpha na be witness. When I go ask them. Inside Sierra Leone, Alpha one day be left with one tractor. You know, Greek carry you go. The whole lot, they do agriculture. So today, if the opposition they come back, they can't fool you with money. They remember say when you give them the vote, they're not there for big hospital for you. They're not there for couch.
Indeed. Before I cut you off, let's just imagine Sama Bendugu, San Sumana, it contribute 100 million. Cherry Coco, 100 million. And as by Kroma, 300 million. Samora Kamara, 200 million. And then go there, they give the people the 100,000. How you go say you back try for Kukuya for 100,000? You look at all the development the way President Bio they count. You know, Sierra Leoneans, we got for rise up and wise up. Anybody where they can give money, yes.
Anybody where they can't give you money and you get and you vote, it's not get right for big hospital for you because now sell gear. Anybody where go now you cheap down, they go give you money, he say go vote for me, you go vote for him. It's not get right for bring road for you. And we need roads across the district them, the chiefdoms them in the northern part of Sierra Leone, and in the capital city of Freetown, and in the south and the east of Sierra Leone. If them money that they will contribute, Samura give 300 million, Sansmana give 300 million, Jericho give 100 million, Sansmana give 100 million, and the diaspora they contribute, they take them money they can go. Why they not go make sure say them money they take up, they even bring for this plow the soil, when are the loamy soil, where they for the make sure say they open one company, where for the import pepper, or where for the export pepper, so that they go able to give job to your picking. But if now they go take their money they will not go vote for them. They, at the end of the day, they're not going right for bring transportation for you. Because now sell you vote. You don't vote for them because they get manifesto. You vote for them because they give money, then you vote for them. And that money they spend, they go on forget them back before they go even begin things in a country where they rule.
Exactly.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, if the North, the Berry Bridge where President Bio built for una not see that say it's supposed to kill APC that the northern part of Sierra Leone, then una still they go vote for them for can represent una na the House of Parliament, where which of course the all road have been voted for them in 2018 to now. They give them money for go open offices at the Chibnall, at the district. They don't open up. When I get any time where the MP they carry because you know in the northern part of Sierra Leone, they hold meeting with una, you know they na 50 million, I they give them, they hold them money they eat up. But the MP will come on at the south and the east and the western area, they got offices where they sit down and talk to the people where they can dissolve parliament. In the north, they hold all them money they eat up. So the MPs the owner they produce that the northern part of Sierra Leone, they don't get nothing for give una. All what's in the paper, that the resources where for benefit to that, now they take, they eat, they put the picking in a private school. So, Dima, make I allow you, make you contribute a little bit.
Yeah, thank you very much. The SLPPDG, how you go sell your birthright for Kokoyebe, Sierra Leoneans. Not to the same thing Yahweh we brother, they passing politicians and they not sabi you, they not know you. But at least this is not the first time in history where we don't see we dey see development with we eye. We nobody not go say no, we not see am. We don't see am. We dey see am. Yeah, we dey see am. So, me famble them, APC strategy of hardship, this, that, all them strategies and the hook. Because Sierra Leoneans, I believe, say, we're not in the darkness anymore. Like what DJ Post talk. If you sit down and buy your vote, well, that person that money where you don't spend, and that money they try for, get back. So for how long you get for day and that, not go care about you. They go and care about to enrich themselves. Then make you see all the bloody that the diasporas, they cry, they do there. Because most of them, you see, they believe in thieves. Some of them where they don't care, they don't tire, they don't suffer. But they grab today we see reboy them, and then at the House of Parliament, even money, when they come with this money, they go fed day. But we tell God where they don't pass that building. Could you imagine Sierra Leonean? They come with the money where they for make sure they say whether this night for happen to make sure this money here the currency like a value just like how the Ghana see a value. You see how they fed that they misbehave not the House of Parliament. But work out that on current affair will show now how they irresponsible reward them. Most of them when are drug dealers and criminals them. Where they don't come on Babylon, they don't go and they go give symbol and it's by Chroma, APC, Tolongo, to give somebody. Give them a day and anything we can, they want scatter. Anything we can, they say they don't want that. Which kind of opposition this we don't want anything when a betterness for this country. But family then, now how we got for end this program before DJ Paul give final message and tell una tata, let us listen small to we song from this we brother we tell we with a steady bongo and music a worth listening.
It all depends to leaders. Some African leaders will get power. Some they go only wake up, not every day for exile. Because they don't want for be democracy. Good leaders for free development. I say, make you yes, and you know. Avoid corruption, promote freedom and justice. Put the right man, not the right way. Don't go and travel with you, that's what we call power. Who's gonna come? The order of the day. When people need change, don't you do not stop. People's power, no money, no fire. When people need change, don't you do not stop. People's power, no money, no fire at all. Congratulations to you, Mr. President.
The name na steady bongo. Where people they need change, no money not go buy am. So other money the way you see that they grab the shape, that laziness. But I know say 2023 they go cry more than that because we don't decide in a development we want. We not go look at with 2.5 million picking the way they go to school. Then we allow somebody we just we a camp we don't thief with country for 11 good years, then left her into austerity measure, then we allow them kind of power. When they kind of power, what did they go do? When they not even get nothing. Look at them for almost 4 years now opposition. What did they able do now then community then? Past mamikos, past tribalism, regionalism, yeah, and violence and lawlessness. That we see. And until APC Tolongo Toge Pamodi tell Sierra Leone and then say they don't mature enough to become, to be like opposition or before we consider them to be part of the state because they're not mature enough. What would they see now? Rare boy them and thief man them and yampi them. When a lawless people there, what would they see so that they all over, you know? But Sierra Leone, we know say and we know say una no munku, una wise, una believe in development. For too long, where APC don't suffer that country, make a country don't go into darkness. From Bumbuna, where they say they go make at the end of the day, and there's Microma in your own brother, and then be the cut then cable that the crown go to Guinea, Ivory Coast, and Seller. Now today, we don't get a government where don't come and say no. Would effect on everything and make you see it launch, it travel, it take and regs to make sure it solves Sierra Leone and them problem. But APC, because they want thief, they don't get message not regionalism, tribalism. But we want to wanna say Siminimano, Mendeman, Fulaman, we all are one. Let no politician not divide we. President Biona the best leader we God don't ever give we. And let we humble and let we put support under. Now that a decent opposition could do. Put hand on the under the government. Make sure some lapses then they say when well, this now the lapses then they all work together to see how they will create idea or other things to make let the country go before. But APC no. Look at the whole somebody when they say in a run for president, they look at whole majority tribe in the corner washa people there. How you go give power to them kind of people there? Person we say they come, they go chap you, we go take cutlass, we go kill this, we go kill una, the many people there, this, now that. You know, we say no to that in our society. So the president what we get, where he don't can deliver, we do well before this president done. In your time, in your 10, 11 years, if a donor, after a donor salon, they don't transfer. But maybe before that time, they should tell APC go mature, but for now, APC, they are not mature. So before I cut, DJ first, let me message that to me people there. So you go people tell people that then we share the program.
Okay, before they see me, people in Tata, I want they spend money, 20 people, they buy people the boots, and all they left by that, they use juju for council power. They don't come remind them across the country when they say they council power. And your man them, when I believe in President Bill, when I believe in President Bill, as if it tell we say it will take we a final destination, and we already see that final destination, they don't begin bringing companies they can now. When they pay primary chief them. So this talking drums you do where again for the council now every Thursday in the afternoon. When I say we contribute now, or maybe we do talk to now, when I DJ for the
Thank you very much, DJ Force. My family when how we end the program. Now we don't introduce the program. Where from now on who they come up with the inform on how it come there from there when I will come participate. Yeah, they will also be part of the program because when our voice and matter. We don't say we not run this business without una. Una very, very matter and the listening out the viewers matter. We all got to stand tall and say no to the devil. Because people that way that they sacrifice now, do more remand, do create everything and bloody for power so much like say they no one day get power. Just like say now SFPP be there for 11 years. Somebody who there in power for 11 years, the blood is so. My fellow Sierra Leone, they are dangerous. This is very dangerous. So, however, I go tell the viewers, the listeners, thanks you. I go say Tata, let God bless you all.
Receive power, now God be give. For exile, because the Lord for me, democracy. Good leaders for bring development. I say, make you yes, then you know. Avoid corruption, promote freedom and justice.